Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome to the Davis Ford pregame show. As I would say, we're about 2.5 minutes away from that Guaranty Bank opening tip, but they have not done the alumni stuff yet, so we're still awaiting that to happen. As ICC, if you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 57-45 win. Our Samstown market star of the game was Destiny Dixon, who finished with a game-high 18 points. Your ICC Indians come with a record of 19-6 overall, 5-5. Inside conference play, the Rangers 8-15, 4-7 inside conference play. But this is probably one of the teams that's making a big-time resurgence here in the second half of the season. So as we talked about, anytime ICC and Northwest get together, especially in basketball, it tends to be a good one. So we're awaiting that Guaranty Bank opening tip. Let's see about looking at some Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups here for both teams. And let's go ahead and start with Northwest. 0, Jordan Ely. He is a 6'4" sophomore guard out of Jackson, Mississippi. Keanu Patrick, he wears number 1. He's a 6'7" freshman forward out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Number 5, Deshaun Dunn, a 6'3" sophomore guard out of Olive Branch. He went to Center Hill. Number 11, Nolan Wells, a redshirt freshman, 6'7" guard/forward out of Atlanta, Georgia. Then you've got number 24, Thomas Tangle, a 6'6" freshman guard/forward out of Standing Pine, Mississippi. He is from Choctaw Central. That's the first time I've ever heard of Standing Pine, Mississippi, and that is an awesome name for a town. Now for your ICC Indians starting lineup being presented by Coke. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Grant Pate hopes he has that same winning combination put together this evening here. Number 0, Chris Minton. He is a sophomore guard out of Indianola Gentry High School. Number 2, Bryson Dawkins, a sophomore guard out of Ozark, Alabama, getting his first start of the season. Number 3, James Turner, a 6-foot guard out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Number 12, MJ Smith, a 6'7" freshman forward out of Prairie, Mississippi. And then number 24, AJ Dent, a 6'6" freshman guard/forward out of Thomasville, Georgia. That is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for both squads. We'll, of course, have those coming your way here in a moment as well. Part of the pregame information coming your way. But right now, we're going to welcome to the floor former players, coaches, managers, and more here, part of Alumni Night at ICC. First time we've done something like this, and so a very special night here in Fulton. So let's take you to the floor to PA announcer Sam Ferris.
Coaches and former Indian and Lady Indian basketball team members. Among former coaches who were here, Kerry Ball Williamson, Nancy Gray, Max Blondell, and Billy Campbell. Also attending attending are the Reverend Dr. Lloyd Ryan and his wife Doris. Dr. Ryan was a member of Oklahoma Junior College's first graduating class and the first basketball team. If you're in attendance and are a former member of our basketball teams, welcome home, the best start here at ICC.
You see a good crowd coming out for Alumni Night. Of course, we'll have that for baseball as well as softball later on this season as well. You can find out more information by visiting letsgoicc.com.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for the State Northwest Community College Rangers. First, the sophomores, 6'4", from Forest Hill, number 0, Jordan Ely. From Gulfport at 6'7", freshman number 1, Keanu Patrick. From Center Hill at 6'3", sophomore number 5, Deshaun Dunn. From Central Port Christian Academy in Atlanta, Georgia, freshman at 6'7", number 11, Nolan Wells. And from Choctaw Central at 6'6", freshman number 24, Thomas Taylor. The head coach of the Rangers is Shane O'Leary. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your ICC Indians. First from Indianola Gentry High School, the sophomore at 5'11", number 0, C.J. Minton. From Carroll High School in Dupton, Alabama, sophomore at 6'3", number 2, Bryson Dawkins. From Biloxi, a freshman standing 6 foot tall, number 3, James Turner. From West Point, standing 6'7", freshman number 12, M.J. Smith. And running out the starting 5 from Thomasville, Georgia, at 6'6", freshman number 24, A.J. Dent. The head coach for your Indians, Grant Payne, and assistant, Jeff Mason, and David Wilson.
And that was your starting lineups there for ICC. I apologize. We normally do the videos for the starting lineups, but Park Shop, well, didn't show up to help run the equipment. So we're just moments away from that Guarantee Bank opening tip here in Fulton. Northwest is in red. ICC is in white. As I said, if you're just now joining us, ICC, the Lady Indians picked up a 57-45 win in the first game of the day. And the Guarantee Bank opening tip is going to be controlled by Northwest. We mentioned it, Northwest, a very deceiving 8-15 team on the year, as they've starting to figure things out. They have played extremely well of late. As that ball is going to be slapped away out of bounds, they're going to say last touched by the Rangers. Good defense there by the Indians to force the turnover on the opening possession. The score is not 1-0. We'll get the scoreboard corrected here as somebody bumped the OCR system between the games there. As this shot is put up and good. Nice start to the contest, as that was A.J. Dent collecting the first points of the evening. So 2-0 ICC with the early lead here. Again, this is a big ball game when it comes to the standings as that pass goes out of bounds back to the Indians. You take a look at it right now. We talked about the top 8 teams advance, and then after that you have to trust the Massey ratings to be able to get you in. ICC currently a game out behind 4th place from Pearl River and East Mississippi. They still got to play East Mississippi in the final game of the year, do the Indians. Northwest, well, they've got some work to do to get into that top 8, but here's the crazy thing about it. There's 6 teams in the league at 5-5 as Deshaun Dunn gets that basket to fall. So with the Rangers being at 4-7, they're technically not out of the playoffs just yet, as they can go on a big surge here down this stretch and find their way back into the playoffs. As 12 teams, as there's a whistle and a foul away from the ball. And that foul's going to be on Wells, his first foul, team first foul, so it'll be ICC ball on the baseline. Indians turn it over. And Rangers with it now. 2-2 is the score. Quick pull-up jumper. Nice. Is done. Just stops on the dime. Drops that one in. And now the Rangers with their first lead of the night at 2. Rangers are falling back in what looks to be a zone here. As the Indians dribble it around. Into the corner they go. Dent for 3. That one off the mark, no good. And the rebound to the Rangers. Quickly up the floor they go. And Minton flies out of nowhere, bites that one away, and Turner comes away with it. Turner drops it off. Dawkins with the finish. Dawkins with his first points of the night. Smart play there by Turner to drop that one off and allow Dawkins to come in and finish with the defender on his hip right there. 4-4 is the score. 17:21 to go here in the first half. Rangers with the basketball, looking to go to work. Turnaround shot, good. That was Wells with his first points of the night. As we welcome Jim Ingram back to the ICC Alumni Association Foundation broadcast booth. Remind you, if you would like to become a member of the ICC Alumni Association, you can do so by visiting iccms.edu/alumni. Dent with authority there as he picks up his 4th point of the night. We're tied at 6. Northwest turnaround hook shot, bouncing around, and it will fall, as that was Patrick with the basket. We'll give you a quick scoring recap here. Bryson Dawkins with 2, A.J. Dent with 4. For the Rangers, Patrick with 2, Dunn with 4, and Wells with 2.
With 4, and
yes.
Wells with 2.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
That layup missed there by Dawkins. And the Rangers with it. Matching their large lead tonight. That shot is up and count the basket. Goaltending was the call, but it went in anyway.
That's Dunn with 6 now, I think, Adam.
I believe you're correct there, as he was able to get the shot to fall, even though the contact with the backboard was made there by Dawkins. Largest lead of the night now for the Rangers at 4. 10-6, 15:45 to go here in the first half. Turner wants the 3, can't get it to fall, and the rebound to the Rangers. Rangers have done a good job keeping the Indians off the boards for second shot opportunities. Nice pass, shot is up, a lot of contact, no foul call. And Minton comes away with it, puts them in the spin cycle, drops it off, and Dawkins with the layup.
Good pass. Dawkins got the 2 there, Adam. I got him with 4. 10-8, Rangers up on the Indians, coming up on 15 minutes left in the first half.
Little stutter step, shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound slapped around, shot blocked, and Dent had it, lost it, and it's going to go out of bounds, and I believe it'll stay with the Rangers on the baseline, and it does. Well, Jim, we honored those that were here before the game during for Alumni Night of Basketball. A great turnout.
Great turnout. Glad to see some people here, and just very honored that we had some, of course, Roy and Doris Ryan. He was on the first basketball team They wanted to come tonight. They're staying a little bit for the men's game.
Okay.
They're both 94. Both sharp as they can be. Just a treasure to have them here.
That three-point shot is off the mark, no good, and now ICC wanting to get out and run. Turner looked up, saw nothing but red shirts in front of him. Wisely backs it back out and resets the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock here for the Indians. Dawkins with the basketball on the left wing. Now works it over to Turner. Turner eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket.
Shot by Turner.
Well, that's what the Indians are going to have to do tonight if they're going to be successful. That's going to be knock down some three-pointers against this very tough zone defense from the Rangers. ICC retakes the lead now, 11-10. Pull-up jumper on its way. Good. Man, Dunn has been impressive to start this one. He's got 8.
Got 8, 12-11. Rangers up by 1. Coming up on 14 minutes left in the first half.
So this is Turner with the basketball, getting his first start this season as Davion Anderson, he's a little under the weather. That shot is up and count the basket. Dent with a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way after the friendly bounce and roll there.
He's come out on fire. Got 6 quick points here in the first half, Adam.
Lead is 13-12, back and forth in this one, much like the women's game earlier tonight. If you're just now joining us, Lady Indians, they were able to pick up the, 12-point win, but the game was not that far apart throughout, as the Lady Indians are able to just pull away there late, as that free throw good. 7 points now for A.J. Dent. Lead to 2. That's matching the large lead of the night here for the Indians. Rangers with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Northwest trying to work off a screen. Good switch there by the Indians. Jalen Sanford has checked into the game for ICC. That's a substitution brought to you by Max Home. And then just a stutter step, and the turnover will give the ball back to the Indians with 13:44 to go here in the first half of play.
As Adam mentioned, 14-12. Indians with the ball and a 2-point lead.
Turner running the point here. Drops it up top to Dent. Lost it for a moment. Now works it back around. Sanford with the basketball. Works it inside to Dent. Dent looking to go to work. He is mugged, but gets the shot to fall.
He's feeling it, Adam. He's got 9 to lead the team. 9 of the 16 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Indians going through Dent each time down the floor. Thought about the three. Good closed out defense there by Sanford. Northwest now with it with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Dunn wants the three, left that one short, no good. Rebound is saved in bounds. Great hustle there by James Turner.
Super play by Turner. We got the ball, 4-point lead, a little bit under 13 minutes left in the first half.
ICC with it again, going to Dent. Dent spins in the paint, turns around. The shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Rangers find it. Northwest wanting to get out and run. Drops it off. This is Dunn. Good defense by the Indians to force the Rangers to reset the offense and out of transition. 20 seconds now on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn quickly over to the right wing. Jumper from the key. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. Second time we've seen Wells stepped out from distance and just buries the shot without any issues. He's got 4 points on the evening. ICC 16, Northwest 14. Rebound to Dent. He puts the shot up and it falls.
Adam, he has got 11 points in the first 8 minutes of this ball game.
Yeah, Northwest could not figure out the riddle that is A.J. Dent. Rangers with the basketball. Dunn's going to push off, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
I guess he extended that arm, Adam.
He did. It was a lot of contact, so I guess they felt like he needed to create a little room there. That's going to be his first foul, team third foul. Going to be ICC ball. 11:53 to go here in the first quarter of play, or first half of play, I should say. 18-14 ICC with their largest lead of the night at 4. This is Tyson McDaniels who has checked into the contest for the first time tonight. That shot denied. Also checking in is Marcel Bridges for the Indians. Those are substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07, and they're located right across the street from the e-learning building. Inside the go, hook shot is there. The Indians have found something that's working close range tonight, Jim.
Going inside all night so far, Adam. We've got a 6-point lead, 11 and a half minutes left in the first half.
Largest lead of the night here for the Indians, 20-14, as Jim mentioned. Inside 11 and a half to play here in the first half. Tried to go to the baseline, and it was slapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. So it will stay with the Rangers on the sideline. This is the next to last home game here for the Indians. ICC will be back home Monday when they host Colin. It'll be sophomore night. We'll also have a special recognition for Coach Grant Pate, who will be coaching in his last home regular season game of his career here at ICC. Long rebound tipped out, and the Rangers find it. Step back three, a lot of contact. And it'll be a trio of free throws coming up here, as this will be Nicholas heading to the free throw line.
Fouls on Dre Graham, I believe. His first.
That is the case. Jim, I'm going to let you say number 3's first name.
Number 3, Chevadecor.
I like it.
Chevadecor, Nicholas. I think we're going to call him Nicholas.
So we will continue to call him Nicholas tonight.
And he made the first one.
He did.
2 more. How about Shaq Nicholas?
I like that too. Second free throw, that one's no good. So apparently he don't like Shaq. So
Or Shab, S-H-A-B.
We'll stick with Nicholas.
Yeah, let's stick with Nicholas.
Third free throw, he gets 2 of 3 from the line to make it a 20-16 contest in favor of the Indians, coming up on 11 minutes to play here until halftime. Like a little bit of extended 2-3 zone now here out of the Rangers. They try to feed it inside. Great defense to block that one away.
Oh, walking.
So a travel call on the Indians. Brian Lentz, the XID down at Northwest, says call him Vo.
Vo? Okay, we appreciate it. We want to call him what he wants to be called. He's a good-looking basketball player. We're trying to be respectful. Call him Vo.
Vo.
Got
Vo
it.
Nicholas.
Vo Nicholas. I like it. We want to be respectful to everyone.
Rangers with it. Dangerous pass. Able to kick it into the corner. Ooh, just an unfortunate dribble off his leg, but was able to keep possession. As now there's 7 seconds on the shot clock. That three-pointer put up and good. No way.
Oh, my goodness.
The official was blocked from the call because there was a player in front of the Rangers. The player fell on the play. But, hey, if it works, it works. You baited the official into the call, even though it was not a good one.
Chance for a 4-point play, Adam.
This is Tangle going to the line, his first basket of the night. A chance to tie it up here with the free throw. And he does. Good job capitalizing on the bonus points there. 20-20 is the score. Substitution coming in here for the Rangers, being brought to you by Bank Okolona. New location serving you there in Tupelo. They've also got locations in, obviously, Okolona, Houston, Manatee, and Bruce. Indians with the basketball, drive inside. Shot is up and good. The bank is open.
Good job by Graham. We're still getting the ball inside, Adam. I like it.
Indians answer back after seeing a 6-point lead disappear. They now retake a 2-point advantage here, 22-20. And they're going to call traveling.
Looked like he might have got bumped, but hey, I'm not the official.
You got one referee calling a foul, and the other one called travel.
And he's going to stick with the foul, and it was.
Well, it's also the same guy that called the phantom foul on the three-pointer a while ago. We have issues at stopping there.
That's okay.
No,
you're fine. We can always say we're not sure if that's the correct call or not.
And then the Northwest player tries to throw it to the official as a thank you, and he doesn't accept it, so it'll be ICC ball at midcourt.
As Adams, you say, the ball don't lie. They just threw it away, and it's ICC's ball.
So the ball will go back to the Indians now at midcourt. More substitutions coming in here for the Rangers. That substitution being brought to you by Samstown Market in Mantachie. 22-20 is the score here inside 10 minutes. Jim, your thoughts on the first half of the first half so far?
First half. The Indians playing well, really doing well, getting the ball inside. You know, looking at the stats here, you know, A.J. Tent, 11 early points, but he's resting right now. We still went back inside and got 2 there, Adam. That was McDaniels.
It was McDaniels with a nice finish, let traffic clear. Indians now go up 24-20. with 9.5 to play here until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have some first half stats and more coming your way. Baseline jumper, back iron no good. Long rebound being chased down. And still loose on the floor. And the Indians come away with it. Bridges, pull-up jumper, left it short, no good. And the Rangers collect the rebound. Frantic play on the floor right now between both squads. Smart play by Dunn to slow it down. Now he wants it back out. Ball fake on the three. Driving baseline, good help defense by the Indians. Tried the no-look pass, taken away by McDaniels. Up the floor they go, and there's the lay-in.
Beautiful pass to McDaniels.
Dawkins gets his 6th point of the evening. Man, right now, if you're Coach Oakley, you just tell your guys, slow it down. Let's run through the offense here. As play getting a little bit sloppy on both sides of the floor.
Adam, we're up 26-20, and 20, I believe 20 of those points have been shots underneath the goal. Getting the ball inside, taking advantage of our height and athleticism.
Three-pointer on its way, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Nicholas. He's got 5 points and a timeout taken here by the Rangers. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Resetting out of the timeout. 8:21 to go here until halftime. ICC has led as much as 6. Now lead at 26-23. Rangers with the timeout. ICC with the basketball.
How many threes has Northwest hit, Adam? Because that's keeping them in the game here late in this first half.
I've got them with 2 threes.
Only 2 threes.
Yep. 2 to our 1.
But we're getting the ball inside. That's where we're getting our damage done.
McDaniels, nice extra pass underneath. Reverse layup is there. Chalmers checks in during that timeout. Instant offense with the reverse layup. That's going to be an early nominee for a What a Play Wednesday, brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. A little shake and bake in the glass there to help as Nicholas gets his 7th point of the game.
Bo Nicholas can play, no doubt about it.
3-point contest, 28-25. ICC with the basketball, working against the zone here out of Northwest. Shot is up and it's good. Indians continue to attack the paint, and Bridges gets the basket.
Got Bridges with 4.
Yep.
Indians up by 5, coming up on 7.5 minutes left in the first half.
And then McDaniels almost slaps that one away as the ball will stay with the Rangers on the sideline. 21 seconds on the shot clock. 30-25. ICC with the lead. Rangers with the basketball. That ball's going to be slapped out of bounds and it'll stay with the Rangers once again. Coach Coleman cashing in with some of the expensive seats as he's courtside down there, able to scoop up the basketball.
There we go.
Head coach down at Senatobia. Former ICC manager. Part of the alumni night here in Fulton. 30-25. ICC with the lead. Rangers with the basketball and 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now make it 7. Wild drive, and they're going to call a block. Of course he is.
Close call there, Adam. Got the ball, got the foul on Chris Minton.
Minton nearly got jumped over that time, as that's going to be Minton's first foul. Be the 4th team foul on the Indians, 3 being called on the Rangers so far. 7:05 to go here until halftime. First free throw, iron unkind there for Richmond. Again, remind you to stay tuned. We'll have Some first half stats, some thoughts on the game from Mr. Ingram, and more, part of the Little Caesars halftime report. As substitutions coming into the game here for Northwest. It's that free throw bouncing around, and neither one of them would fall. 30-25, 7 minutes to play here until halftime. ICC with the lead and the basketball, looking to try to extend the lead here. Inside they go, Dent kicks it out. Indians, nice ball movement, three-pointer on its way. That one bouncing around, no. Rebound being fought for. Bridges finds it and cleans it up.
Outstanding job of Bridges. Got 6 points here, Adam. Extends this lead to 7, 32-25. Indians over the Rangers by 7.
Largest lead of the night here for ICC. Rangers trying to answer on the other end. They lob it inside. Ball is up, and the jam is put down that time by Hall.
Hall, 6'9", freshman from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
He might have been 6'9" starting the season. He looks taller than the 6'9".
He does.
He might have grown a little bit after the season started. Shot is up, no good, but there is a foul on the Rangers. And so this will send ICC to the free throw line, as this is Dre Graham heading to the charity stripe for the Indians. Again, we do want to remind you, baseball tomorrow, as ICC will travel to Senatobia. It'll be a triple header down there at Northwest, as ICC, Northwest, and Northeast will all get together in non-conference play. That first free throw is good for Graham. You can catch those games on NWCCRangers.com. Appreciate the Bryans, I should say, both Bryans, and all the work they do out there at Northwest. If you're a Ranger fan, you ever see those guys at a ball game, be sure to tell them thank you for all their hard work and dedication to bringing you Ranger sports your way there throughout the seasons.
Adam, they do a great job. We appreciate their help.
Wild, frantic style of play again, as just the ball and bodies pinballing everywhere. And the officials letting them play at times.
That was a good no call.
Yeah.
Both guys kind of ran into each other, knocked each other down, ball went out of bounds. Correct call. Indians with the ball, 6 minutes until halftime. Adam, we got a 7-point lead. See if we can extend it here.
Jim Ingram, the voice of reason here on the ICC broadcast. As they swing the ball around, good ball movement by the Indians. Graham goes inside, floater in the paint, falls.
Tell you what, Graham has been active here in the first half, very active.
Or excuse me, that was Graham. Yep. He's got 6. Indians with the basketball. Rangers looking to go to work. The big man turnaround shot, too long, and that's going to be Dent ripping the rebound on the backside. Good defense. I think that was Bridges. As the shot is up and count the basket. Graham.
How did that go?
1.
6'9" guy was all over him.
We don't normally do replays because of the video board here, but we're going to look at that one more time.
He stayed up in there and kind of yo-yoed it. I like it.
It's going to be an early nominee for a What a Play Wednesday, brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. And Graham will head to the line for a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here with 5:22 to go. Speaking of Renaissance Bank, fans, if you like those SEC shorts, well, you can check those out on RenaissanceNation.com. A lot of extra videos there, RenaissanceNation.com. That free throw, no good.
Adam, we got our largest lead of the night, 38-27, up by 11 against Northwest. Coming up on 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the halftime.
Loose ball on the floor, Rangers able to find it. Jim Mitchell coming up on 5 minutes to play here. As there's a long jumper, man, that was money. Nicholas is good. He has made some tough challenge shots tonight, and he's got 9 as the officials going to have to take a timeout here as when he stepped back, he stepped into the water cooler over on the sideline, but luckily didn't knock it over. We're going to check things out, and the good thing is we've got the best towel guy in the business. Gabe looked down there and said, hey, you don't need me. Y'all got this covered.
Gabe does an outstanding job. Always working, always working.
Whether it be home or away, he is going to hustle. As there's a drive inside, stutter step, ball loose, Dent found it. Extra pass underneath. Good job letting traffic clear, draws the contact, and the Indians will head to the free throw line.
Good job, good passing underneath. Chalmers going to the free throw line. We've got a 9-point lead, 4:40 until halftime. See if Chalmers can extend this to 11, Adam.
Well, that's been the largest lead of the night so far here for the Indians in the first half. Now, we saw it last year. This game, until it's over, it's not over.
Right.
Jim, I don't know if you remember, as that first free throw for
Help my memory, Adam. I'm old.
Chalmers. Last time the Rangers were here, I think the Indians were up by 1 or 2. We put up a free throw. We miss it. The Ranger player gets the rebound inside the arch on the other end of the floor, on our end of the floor, throws the ball the full length of the floor, banks it in for the win.
Yeah, that is a heartbreaking situation.
Indians with the steal. Layup is not there. The Rangers with the loose ball. Now they're going to get Cherry picking on the other end and throws it down. Tangle.
Got him with 6.
Yes, sir.
Cuts it to 8, 39-31. Indians with the ball, 8-point lead, coming up on 4:10 until halftime.
Indians going to slow it down here and try to set the offense. Inside they go to Dent. Little high-low set. Dent's floater in the paint. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Mitten for 3. No good. And the rebound tipped out, and the Rangers find it. 3-on-1 opportunity here. They lob it up, and there's the jam on the other end. Back-to-back dunks as Nicholas gets 11 points in the game. Here come the Rangers. Timeout ICC. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC 39-33, but the lead was 11, but the Rangers chasing back in this one after back-to-back dunks on the offensive side of the floor. Indians need a timeout to get refocused here. 3:45 to go until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. Indians go inside to Dent. His shot is off the mark, no good. So after a hot start to the contest, Dent has kind of cooled down as he leads all scorers, or he and Nicholas lead all scorers with 11 each. Inside drive, nothing there. Ball fake, Dunn spots up for 3, got it. Well, I tell you what, that is a dangerous combination between Nicholas and Dunn. You got to choose your own poison when they're on that side of the floor. Indians tried to close out quickly on Nicholas. Dunn made them pay.
Each of them have 11 points to lead their team. As Adam mentioned, they've come back. They're down 11. They're only down 3 now. Indians with the ball with a 3-point lead.
Dawkins, first shot, no. Second shot, no. Third time, not a charm. And the rebound eventually ends up in the hands of the Rangers. And then just A.J. Dent was trying to get down the floor. Smart play by the Ranger player to run in front of him and cut him off and caused the foul. That's going to be his first. McDaniels will come back into the contest. Dent will have a seat. This is a substitution being brought to you by Raising Cane's in Tupelo. So Northwest with it. A 3-pointer would tie it after trailing by 11, but then they just lose it on the other end. Good defense by the Indians.
39-36. Indians have the ball. 2:45 left until halftime.
Again, alumni night here at the Davis Event Center. A alumni night for basketball. We'll do the same for baseball and softball this season. So if you're a member of the baseball or softball team, you'll want to be able to keep an eye out for that invitation and join us on those days. Softball is supposed to be in action on Friday at Northwest Shoals, but Mother Nature may have something else to say about that, looking at the forecast this week. And then they're supposed to be at home Sunday for a quadruple header, or however you want to say that. The scoop shot is no good, but a foul on the Indians, as there'll be 4 softball games coming your way, and it'll actually be played here on campus.
We're going to do it on campus, we hope.
Yes, as DMAC, Jones, and North. Who is it? Forget the. Obviously, we're one of the teams.
Correct.
Another team from Alabama coming into town to play that. That day will start at 12 o'clock. First free throw, that one no good. That might be the only miss tonight so far for Nicholas.
Yeah, Bo has played well tonight. Missed that free throw. 2:20 until halftime. ICC up by 3. Nicholas shooting for the Rangers, trying to cut it to 2 here.
And gets the second one.
He leads their team with 12 points.
We got a break in the action here. The one official. We'll keep playing.
Keep playing. There's a break in the action. We're back playing now. Indians with the ball up by 2. Coming up on 2:10 until halftime, Adam.
Dawkins with the basketball, drives out, Mitten from the corner for 3. Yes!
Needed that.
Mitten with his first points of the night. A big three-pointer there makes it a 42-37 contest. Inside 2 minutes to play now until halftime. Rangers with the basketball, looking to go to work on the offensive end, and we've got a foul away from the basketball. I believe this is going to be called on Graham. Graham trying to plead his case, saying that he was getting held, but the official says you might have, but you were also holding. And so this will send the Rangers to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, and this is Patrick heading to the line.
Got him with 2 points.
His first free throw rattles around, no good. And then just bodies falling all over the place as one of the Rangers players came out of his shoe. Indians on the other end, and there's a foul. So play has gotten
a little rough.
A little crazy.
Out of control here.
As Dawkins fouled on that last shot attempt, so he will head to the free throw line. He's trying to walk that one off, like he might have taken an inadvertent shot to the midsection there. Good job by the official to take a moment to allow him to catch himself and also allow Ely for the Rangers, who fell on the other end of the floor, had to get his shoe back on. So good job by that official I was complaining about earlier.
That's right. Give him credit when you need to.
I do that.
I know you do.
He gave both guys the opportunity to kind of collect themselves after that frantic play, as that first free throw is good from Dawkins.
But I want you to keep him in the line during the game, and I think you will.
And now they're meeting at midcourt. They're talking about Little Caesars. They're saying,
what they're doing.
Little Caesars is the halftime sponsor. They're hoping we got Little Caesars in the green room when they head to halftime. I don't think we do. Actually, I think it's Raising Cane's, to be honest with you. Second free throw, that one good.
Got Dawkins with 8.
That's what I've got.
And we extended our lead back up to 7, Adam. 44-37, minute 35 until half.
Indians in a jump trap, nearly forced a turnover. Rangers leave it to the backside. Big man with it, goes underneath, and the layup is there. Well, a blind pass, and Hall was awake for that one, able to finish. The big man gets his 4th point of the game.
Indians with the ball, up by 5, coming up on a minute 15 until halftime.
Turner gets by the defender, drops it up top to Dawkins. Dawkins creating a little bit of room now, tries to drive inside, up and under, layup too strong, and the rebound is pulled down by Hall. Good defense by the Rangers there, not to commit the foul and kind of just let him go in out of control. Inside they go with it. Hall wanting to work one-on-one. Beautiful backdoor pass and the jam. That was just beautiful basketball there, Jim.
Nicholas can get up, let me tell you. Outstanding athlete and a quick jumper. Exploded up for that dunk.
14 points for Nicholas. Mitten ball fakes on the 3. Now over to Turner for 3. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians.
44-41, 35 seconds left in the halftime. Indians up by 3. Northwest has the ball, Adam.
Sanford will check into the contest. That's a substitution brought to you by Pryor Morrow Architects. So the Rangers with the basketball. About 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds in the difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Tried the lob, a little bit off the mark, but a nice job there by Hall to come down with it and finish. And we've got a 1-point contest.
Good job, the Rangers getting back in this ball game. Indians have the ball, 1-point lead, 10 seconds until halftime.
That's what we said. When ICC and the Rangers get together, it's usually a heck of a contest, and that's been the case so far. Drive inside, no. Loose ball, rebound, last touch by the Rangers. So ICC will have it with 2.8 left on the clock. Coach Oakley trying to plead his case to the other officials, saying it was last touch by the Indians. So with 2.8, and that's going to do it. Good defense by the Rangers, not allowing the Indians to get a shot off there. As your score here at halftime, ICC 44, Northwest 43. We'll take a break and be back with more here on the Little Caesars halftime report from Fulton.
Here's your Little Caesars slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you? Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
Oh, no. 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 No!
Try some for yourself.
Yes.
No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Pizza.
The chop ringing out here in the Davis Events Center at halftime. Your score 44-43. And Jim, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Adam, first half, the first 10 minutes of the first half, we took the ball inside. We mentioned had 20 of our 26 points was inside. Northwest made some adjustments. We hit some outside shots. Like you said, we had an 11-point lead midway during the first half. Give Northwest credit. They started getting the ball inside, got some of their big men underneath, and we talked about Nicholas playing well. He's leading them with 14 points. They got back into this ball game. We've only got a 1-point lead.
Absolutely, and Hall really started to find his stride there later in the half as well. There's more sponsors tonight. Pagata's Mexican Restaurant, the ICC Wesley Foundation, and the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association as the Palm Squad performs here at halftime. Jim, let's take a look at some first half stats.
Looking at some stats again, it's 44-43. ICC up by 1. We'll go through Northwest first. Leading their team, we talked about Bo Nicholas playing outstanding, got 14 points. The big man, 6'9", Shaw Hall has 6. Tangle has 6. Wells has 4. Deshaun Dunn has 11. And Patrick has 2. For the Indians tonight, we talked about Dawkins. Really came off the first 5 minutes, first half, had a great first half, had 8 points. Marcel Bridges has 6. Dre Graham has 8. A.J. Denton, we mentioned first half, first 5 minutes of first half, got 11 quick points. McDaniels has 2, Turner has 3, and Chris Minton has a big 3.
Those are your first half stats being brought to you by Sam's Town Market there in Manatee. As that's going to do it here for our first half of play. ICC leads it 44-43 after leading as much as 11 here in the first half. We're going to take a timeout, hear a few more words from our sponsors, and be back with more part of the Little Caesars halftime report right after this.
Little Caesars slices and sticks with half bacon cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza is the world's greatest combination.
Carl? What are you doing here? You're picking up for a friend, right?
I'm sorry, PB&J. Here, try some for yourself.
How dare you?
Order online to try slices and sticks with bacon or jalapeno for $7.99. Pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Okay, bye. Sadie, come here. I got a question for you. How excited are you for today?
I'm so excited. I'm pumped.
You are? Let's go. Madison, you had me? You had me, man? Okay. Go get that. Good set. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm proud.
ICC on 3, 1, 2, 3.
ICC.
Let's go.
How you feeling about today?
I'm feeling really good. Are you mic'd up right now?
I am mic'd up.
Oh my gosh,
Say
Cap
hey.
right here. This is my girl. Hey, Pookie Wookie.
Are you so excited?
Yes, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to cheer, ready to be loud, energetic. We're gonna have a good day.
That's
good
right.
Game.
Let's go.
Go Indians, the Roll Tribe, and we love ICC.
Ball. Short. Up. Oh. Hey, delete that clip. Delete that clip. How you feeling about today, ma'am?
I'm feeling good. Team's feeling energized. We're gonna take this dub.
That's right. That's right. We're the ICC volleyball team captains. I'm Bree.
I'm Audrey.
How do you feel about being the captain this year?
I mean, I worked really hard, but I wouldn't be here without the success of my team.
Well said. Well said. Here with my crippled roomie. Man, she left me. How's your knee doing?
It's great.
Are you ready to get back out here?
I'm so ready.
We miss you. We really do.
I miss it.
Coach Annie, our lovely volleyball coach. How are you feeling about our first home game? You
I'm
nervous?
so excited. We worked so hard, so I'm ready to see it all on the home court. I'm really excited.
No nerves, nothing?
I mean, there are nerves, but it's like a healthy amount. It's not
Okay.
like, I'm not too scared.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not too scared. Are you ready?
Born ready. Born ready. Oh, good, babe. Good. Good hands. Tip, 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 tip. Good, Sadie. What's the run out? The call, when they call our name, what do we do?
Just like,
You just wave?
no, you wave and then you run and high five the team.
Yeah.
You just.
So we line up in number order.
Yeah, you got number order.
Hey, we have to do number order tonight.
You should know that freshman, sophomore, whatever you want to call yourself.
I'm a freshman,
You're a freshman.
and we didn't do this
Now
for
we're
our
just
spring
making
game.
up words.
And we
we're
didn't
just
do-
making up words as we go, huh?
What we have to have with this team is that first ball kill mentality.
Yes.
Because if we give them a free ball, they're going to get it.
Yep.
You all are going to call it in the air.
Heads.
That's what they say.
Heads.
It's tails. Who has my serve to receive?
Serve.
Serve? All right, ladies, good luck.
Finally. Y'all won. Finally. Because they called it. They got well, last time we didn't get to call it. She just said, this is you and this is you.
Number 1, a freshman outside here from Oxford, Mississippi, Bree Lyons.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you?
Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
Oh, no. 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 No!
Have some for yourself.
Yes.
No!
Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
Hello, my name's Anasia. This is my beautiful cheer team. And we love today. We are here today. Like they'll post the videos on Twitter. And then it's like And then like for competition, when we're saying Itawamba Community College, there'll be a huge video play in the back.
I'm ready to roll that tribe.
Roll that tribe.
Chop that chop.
Renaissance Bank. Look, we can do, come here, Madison, we can do something. We can go like this.
All three of us?
Yeah, we can all four do something. Ready? We're gonna go, why are you watching? I feel like, when you're like your cousins and you have a family reunion and you make up a cheer routine to go show your family, this is what I feel like I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about?
This better
Blakely will do it.
And Asia.
Pretend like you're bad.
I am. I just get nervous. The lights are on. Uh-oh, I only have one cheer shoe. I'm not kidding. Why do I have only one cheer shoe? Hey guys, how are y'all today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
We're good. Who am I here with?
Mally Fitz.
Alex Wright.
Oh yeah.
Hayes Merritt.
Oh, Hayes. It looks cool. CJ, you know what I'm gonna do in my life? I'm gonna be you and come and work with you. Come back and work with you. Oh yeah. Here with Madison and Ellie Kate. They're about to do the booty bump for their media day.
In here,
We are ready to go. Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, action.
Honestly, one first.
I feel like I'm on a TV show. Alex, can I have Madison's phone, please? It's behind you, right there. Look at you go. Okay. We're ready. Hello. You gotta take the mic off. Oh yeah. Look, I'm just a busy girl. How to take the mic off, guys.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half bacon cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza is the world's greatest combination.
Carl? What are you doing here? You're picking up for a friend, right?
I'm sorry, PB&J. Here, try some for yourself.
How dare you?
Order online to try slices and sticks with bacon or jalapeno for $7.99. Pizza.
And welcome back as we reset to start the second half of play here from Fulton. ICC 44, Northwest 43. The Indians led as much as 11 in the first half. The Rangers led as much as 4. Jim, before we get started, let's talk about the Bank Oklahoma keys to victory here in the second half. What do the Indians got to do to find a way to come back and fight off this very scrappy Northwest squad?
Give Northwest credit. They came back, came clawing back. We knew they would. We still got to continue to get the ball inside. Inside-outside game, I think, is very important. Get the ball underneath to our big men. They've been making hay first half. Need to do it again here second half.
Rangers have fallen back into that zone defense, and the Indians turned it over on their opening possession. And, Jim, the Rangers tried to match up a little man-to-man to start with, and that's where the Indians were able to take advantage. And then you saw the switch to the zone has really made the difference in the game for the Rangers.
I saw them go, I believe it was a 1-2-2 zone they went to at them, and they got back into the ball game doing that.
Man-to-man defense here out of the Indians. Pull-up jumper on his way, no good. Put back, no, but there's an offensive rebound. It wouldn't fall, and the tip eventually falls into the hands of Dawkins. And not a good show there as Tangle looks to be shaken up on the play. Dawkins, scoop shot is there. That's just pretty basketball. Dawkins gets the first points of the night. He's got, or excuse me, first points of the second half. He's got 10. Push the lead out 46-43.
I thought Tangle would get out of the game, Adam. He was limping pretty badly. They let him stay in for Northwest.
Apparently he's okay as he's trying to battle through. Let's see, maybe have shaken it off a little bit. Now they lob it inside. Trap underneath. Shot is up. A lot of contact and a foul. A late call, but the correct call.
Yeah, I believe he got hit in the face accidentally.
That's one of those, if you stay straight up and don't swipe down the basketball, probably don't get called for that foul. But when you swipe down at it 9 times out of 10, you're going to get hit with the foul, and that foul's going to be whistled there on Chalmers, his first foul. And this will send Nicholas to the free throw line. He had 14 points to lead all scorers in the first half, and, Jim, he was very impressive in that first half.
He was dynamite. Nicholas, 6'5" freshman from New Orleans.
First free throw is good. He's now got 15. Jim, you talked about it during the break. A good crowd here this evening. A lot of them still sticking around in this one. Waiting the second free throw, and it's good as well.
We appreciate the support, them coming out and supporting these two fine institutions. We appreciate people watching or listening on the radio also.
46-45, 18:45 to go here in the second half of play. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Mitten drives inside, puts the shot up. No, the tip wouldn't fall. Third time, not a charm. But there's Dent. He finally gets it, and he's fouled.
Good hustle. 4 times hitting the boards there, Adam.
And Dent finally got that one to fall, and Coach Oakley just upset that the Rangers could not find a rebound. As you said, Jim, 4 opportunities at the basket that time for the Indians. Just couldn't get any of them to fall. First free throw is good. That's Dent at the line. He's got 12. Or I think he's got 12. Is that what you got?
Yes, sir. He's got 12. had 11 early points, and they held them off the latter part of the first half, but now he's come alive, hopefully early here in the second half.
Second free throw, that one off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to the Rangers. 47-45, 18 and a half to play here in the second half. Indians with the lead, Rangers with the basketball. Skip pass into the corner. Pulls up for a three, back iron, no, rebound, bounced around, and eventually in the hands of A.J. Dent. Dawkins in the open floor. Sees a quick trap, decides to back away from it, and now drops it off to Dent. Dent spins in the paint, ball fake, extra pass to Chalmers. Chalmers puts a shot up, but he's fouled.
Good passing ball, very unselfish play. Chalmers got underneath, used his body, went up, got fouled.
Well, that's how you've got to attack this Rangers team. You've got to, not really a high-low set, but a mid-low set where you can get the ball in enough to draw the backside help like you just saw there, and a great pass to Chalmers underneath. And he'll go to the free throw line. First one is up and good.
Got Chalmers with 4.
Yes, sir. That foul whistled on Ely. That's going to be his first, team second. ICC's been tagged with 1. Second free throw good as well. We talked about Davion Anderson under the weather, not available tonight, so some guys going to have to put in some minutes they're not used to putting into tonight, and so far so good for the Indians. Nice ball fake, drive inside, shot is up and a foul. Ooh, here we go, Jim.
Yeah.
Starting to have flashbacks to the Meridian game.
That was a long game, sir.
It was. 87 total free throws. And the teams combined to make 62 of them. Wow. As that foul was whistled on A.J. Dent, his second foul. That free throw is up and good for Ely, his first points of the evening.
Cuts it to 3, Adam, 49-46. We just started the second half. Roughly 18 minutes left in the ball game.
Second free throw and got them both. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice stroke that time by Ely. As Rangers still hanging around in this one. 49-47, 17:45 to go.
Adam, they're back in that 1-2-2 zone.
Minton with the basketball. Drops it up top to Dent. Dent puts the shot up in the paint, and it's good. They went for the steal, and Dent made them pay. Got him with 14.
Yes, sir. Got him with 14.
Rangers on the other end, and there's a foul on the Indians. So this will send the Rangers back to the free throw line again. And that's going to be on Dent. And, Jim, that's a tough one.
That is third.
That's going to be his third, so he will have to head to the bench. And this will send Nicholas to the free throw line where he just made a pair. First free throw is good.
51-48, Indians up. 17 and a half minutes left in the ball game.
Substitution in the game. This is going to be Dre Graham coming into the contest. It's a substitution being brought to you by the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Second free throw, and that one bounced around and fell. 18 points now for Nicholas to lead all scorers.
Very, very impressive with Nicholas. Indians have the ball. 17-20 left in the ball game. Indians with a 2-point lead.
Indians going with a small lineup here against the Rangers. I guess the Rangers, they're going to lob it backside. Oh, my goodness.
He can explode.
Dawkins with that backside lob with the jam. And now here come the Rangers on the other end wanting to answer. And, wow, okay.
Yeah,
that's
a foul.
That's
and they were waiting to see for one in.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's one of those, if they didn't call that one, then we got away with a lot. But they did blow the late whistle. And, Jim, now the foul starting to pile up here. As that is going to be the fourth team foul on the Indians. That is going to be the second on Chalmers. And this will send Tangle to the free throw line. Good to see that he was able to shake off that injury he had earlier to start this start the half. As that free throw is up and good, he's got 7.
Adam, they're staying in the ball game. They've made their last 5 free throws to stay close.
Actually made their last 7.
I
because
apologize.
that's all
7. Okay.
All 7 points have come from the free throw line here.
Maybe we jinxed them here on this 8th one.
And they're still looking for their first field goal of the second half.
Made it.
And
They're
good.
Smooth. Give them credit. Indians by 2, 53-51, 17 minutes left in the ball game.
This has pretty much been a 2-point game throughout. Majority of this one, ICC did lead as much as 11. The Rangers stormed back to make it a 1-point contest in favor of the Indians at the half. But since then, neither team been able to take more, or I should say, Rangers been able to pull even, but ICC's been able to keep a 2-point advantage. Chalmers looking to drive inside and just throws that one out to Minton. Minton had the shot blocked, and the Rangers with the loose ball, a chance to tie it up here. And Minton, what a hustle there by Chris Minton to slap that one out of bounds and allow the defense to reset there for the Indians.
Adam, I think Tangle was going to go up for the dunk, and great job, as you mentioned, by Minton to knock the ball out of bounds.
He will check out. Checking into the contest for ICC is Jalen Sanford, a substitution that's being brought to you by Davis Ford right here in Fulton. The Rangers with the basketball, a chance to tie it with 2 or take the lead with a 3. That's what they want to do. 3-pointer on its way and hits the front of the rim and fell through. Tangle hits his second 3-pointer of the game tonight. He's now got 11.
11, and they took the lead, Adam, 54-53, coming up on 16 minutes left in the ball game. Give Northwest credit, they're not going away. Indians have the ball, drive it inside, kicks it back out, back underneath. Graham's got the ball underneath, fadeaway 15-footer, no good, rebound Northwest.
Having to adjust the score real quick as somehow somebody come by and bump the camera.
Okay.
As hopefully it's correct now. And it is. 54-53. Loose ball on the floor, still loose, and the Rangers come away with it. Good hustle there by Northwest. Step back 3 on its way. That one left short, no good, and the rebound to the Indians. Helter-skelter style of play. ICC with it now, feeds it inside to Bridges. Ball fakes, drives inside, and he's hammered and he's fouled.
And that's kind of a late call, but he definitely got fouled at him.
Another late whistle there, but I guess, again, you know, you do see it a lot of times where the officials let the play go. If it does go in, they say continue playing, but we've seen that a few times tonight, as this will be Marcel Bridges heading to the free throw line.
I got Bridges with 6 points.
That's what I've got.
Maybe he'll evade here.
As the first free throw, friendly roll, and falls.
Tied up the ball game, 15:09 left in the ball game. Northwest 54, ICC 54.
As we said, when ICC and Northwest get together on the hardwood, it's always an exciting evening. That's been the case here. Lady Indians win by 12, but the game was a lot closer than that in our first game of the day, as that second free throw is good. Lead back now to the Indians. 55-54, coming up on 15 minutes to play in this one. Rangers in red, ICC in white. Backdoor cut. And
oh, my goodness.
Tried to get a little bit too fancy there as he tried to throw that one down. Hit the back iron, shot straight up in the air, and hit the top of the shot clock. As if he would have thrown that one down, though, Jim, my goodness, would have possibly tore the goal down as he was trying to come down with some big-time authority. So the Indians dodge a bullet there. Now here on the other end, skip it over. Sanford, ball fake on the 3, and there's going to be a bumping foul called here on the Rangers. And they're going to call that one on number 3, Nicholas, and that's going to be his first foul, and very little, if any, contact there, Jim.
I agree. I thought they were going to call walking there for me.
That's what I was thinking, too. And so each team now with 4 fouls. Sanford steps into a 3, back iron, no, in the rebound. Easily reeled in that time by Hall for the Rangers.
Hall came back into the ball game, big 6'9" center, trying to get some size underneath from Northwest.
Rangers with it as they throw it up top and reset the offense with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hall with it on the wing. Being closely guarded by Chalmers, and then the help defense takes it away. Great defense there by the Indians. ICC wanting to get out and run. Lane opens up and count the basket. Sanford gets the layup, his first points of the night, and ICC leads it 57-54. Full timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
High school seniors, listen up. Your journey at Itawamba Community College begins now. Registration for ICC's orientation sessions is now open. This free, required, and incredibly beneficial event is a must. Discover the ins and outs of campus life, create your class schedule for the fall. Spots are filling up fast, so don't miss out. Register for one of our spring or summer sessions at www.iccms.edu/orientation.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 14-10 to go here in the contest. ICC 57, Northwest 54. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Raphael Henry running camera for us here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Cal Brown on the sideline taking photos. You can see those on ICCimages.com. Digital downloads available for $1. He's also updating social media. Follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC. Matt Mallard and Jordan Allen are work study shooting highlights of tonight's games as well.
Adam, you got a good group helping you, sir.
As that layup is no good, you are correct, Jim. Blessed to work with the best. As that layup is no good, ICC limits the Rangers to one and done that time. Indians lead it by 3, led as much as 11 in this contest. But the Rangers have not gone quietly into the night. Pull-up jumper on its way. Good. Graham, nothing
10.
but the bottom of the net there. He's got 10, as you said, Jim, and he has been a spark for the Indians. Rangers with the basketball. Challenges inside. That's going to be a foul. They're going to say it's on the floor. And that's going to be on Sanford. That's going to be his first foul, team 5th foul. Indians lead at 59-54, 13 and a half to go. That ball's going to be slapped out of bounds, and they're going to say it will stay with the Rangers. (59-54). Indians with the lead, Rangers with the basketball to inbounds in the corner. Quickly feed it in, shot is up and blocked, and a late whistle again and a foul. What do you think about that one, Jim?
I think his arm did come down at the end. It was almost a block, but I think he followed through and kind of slapped down.
I don't think he hit the guy when he slapped down, though.
He might not have, but they called it at him. Very, very close play.
As this will be done coming to the free throw line. Man, he was a lot like A.J. Dent. Starting the contest, he was red hot. He had 11. And this is his first point since then. He's now got 12. Substitution coming in the game here for the Indians. This is going to be Chris Minton re-entering. Sanford will check out. That's the substitution being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. So waiting the second free throw here for Dunn. Makes them both. Just about a textbook form from the free throw line there for Dunn. He's got 13 now in the contest. 3-point game. Indians lead at 59-56 with 13-10 to go here in the second half. Tough defense by the Rangers. Chalmers with the basketball now, wants to work off a screen. Good switch on the part of Northwest. Bridges with it now, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he traveled. No call, though. Chalmers for 3, good! That's a bonus point there. The Indians look like they got away with a travel. I've got him with 8, Jim.
I do too, sir.
62-56. Indians get a big 3-point basket there out of Chalmers. And then the loose ball, and it's taken away by the Indians. Dawkins scoops up the loose ball. Side steps, layup is there. Rangers need a timeout as here come the Indians. 14 points for Dawkins. ICC leads it now 64-56 with 12:28 to go. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you?
Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
Oh, no. 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 No!
Have some for yourself.
Yes.
No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Pizza.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef,
Needs more lavender.
a wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 12:28 to go here in the contest. ICC getting on a run. They've pushed the lead out 64-56. Jim, this game has been back and forth, much like the girls' game, a game of runs, and the Indians in the middle of a good one right now.
No doubt about it, Adam. We've got an 8-point lead. Need to keep extending this because we know Northwest finds a way to come back. They will not give up. They've come back every time we've taken an 11-point lead, 8-point lead. They've come back and got within 1 or 2. So long way to go in this ball game. 12:28 left in the game. Indians up by 8. Northwest has the ball.
Indians come out, show a full court press. No problem for the Rangers to break it. Man-to-man defense out of ICC. Rangers with the basketball looking to drive inside. That's going to be a bumping foul, and it'll be on the floor, but will be the 7th foul called on the Indians here, so it should be a 1+1 situation coming up for the Rangers.
That's Nicholas going back to the line, Adam.
So the Rangers enter the 1+1 with 12:14 to go here, and this is going to be big for the Rangers because they've got to commit 3 more fouls before ICC will be in the bonus situation. That's the 2nd foul. Whistle there on Chris Mitten. Nicholas, first free throw is good. He's got 19.
He's been solid.
Very impressed with him.
Cuts the lead to 7. Got a chance to cut it to 6 here with the clock stopped. 12:14 left in the ball game.
Waiting the 2nd free throw. And
He
that
missed
one,
that.
no good.
Wow.
So I'm going to call that a break for the Indians.
It is a
'cause
break.
He doesn't miss very many of them. Mitten with the basketball, working against that zone defense. Actually, now it's like a man-to-man defense out of the Rangers, and they forced a turnover. Kind of caught me and the Indians by surprise there. Ball is dead, and they just throw over the top to get away before the 5-second count. And then there's a steal by the Indians. Loose on the floor, though. Still loose, and Dawkins comes away with it. Out to Mitten for 3. Yes!
Just the way you drew it up, Adam.
Mitten with his 2nd three-pointer of the night. The lead now to 10. Yeah, Jim, scramble, fall for the ball, tip it out, and then eventually find former Dandy Dozen Chris Mitten for the 3. Makes it a 10-point contest. Quick jumper on the other end, back iron, no good, and long rebound to Chalmers. Big moment of the ball game right here. Still a lot of time to play, though. 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go. But if the Indians can string together a little bit of a run and start to put this thing away here against the Rangers. They feed it inside to Chalmers. Chalmers looked like he walked again. Mitten wants a 3. No. But there's Chalmers with the Chalmers come in and took the basketball away, but it's going to be called with the foul.
I didn't see much body on that.
I didn't either, Jim. So a break there for the Rangers.
Chalmers 3rd, I believe.
And this will send the Rangers back to the free throw line. This is Nolan Wells. They haven't put it on the board yet.
I'm thinking this is 3rd. I've been wrong a lot, Adam, but
I've got him with 3 as well, so. Or did they call that on Bridges? Is Bridges even out there? Apparently they did call it on Bridges.
Oh, they called on Bridges? Okay.
He just checked out of the game, and that would be his first foul.
Well, that helps.
So that's a break there. Don't know how that could have been on Bridges. But it makes a lot more sense than it being a foul the other way around, as that's 2 free throws made there by Wells. He's got 6.
Cuts the lead to 8. A little bit of press here. just to make the run some little clock off. Indians have the ball with 8-point lead, 10:45 left in the ball game.
Jim, take it. I'm going to do some quick counting.
Sir? Okay, I will. Indians have the ball, get underneath. Adam. M.J. Smith, slam dunk. Extensively back out to 10, got the ball underneath. We've been living underneath the basket, taking advantage of our height, athleticism. 10-point lead for the Indians, 69-59, coming up on 10-15 left in the ball game. Shots out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by ICC. Northwest retains the ball.
Jim, the reason why I was doing this, I was checking my stats, and they look right. I've only got the Rangers with one field goal so far here in the second half.
That's probably right.
And that was a three-pointer by Tangle. The rest of the points coming off the free throw line. Wild shot put up, and a foul there on the Indians. As this is a 10-point game here, that foul whistled on Chalmers, and so that was the case earlier. That foul was on Bridges because that is now Chalmers' third foul.
Gotcha.
9 fouls called on the Indians, only 4 so far on the Rangers with 10:08 to play here in the ball game. ICC leads at 69-59. That free throw, no good. Like Richmond kind of lost his balance on the release there.
Indians up by 10. 10:08 left in the ball game.
Chalmers will check out with his third foul. That's a Bank Okolona substitution there. Second free throw good for Richmond. I got that as his first point.
Yes, sir. Little full court press here. Indians have been breaking it easily, and they do again. Let's see what the Rangers drop back in a 1-2. Is it a man-to-man or 1-2-2? 1-2-2 zone.
Yep. Mitten with the basketball. Inside 10 minutes to play now. Dent tries to drive inside. Defense collapses around him and forces a turnover. Inside they go. Big man going to work, and a whistle. Guess who on the Indians? 10 team fouls now on the Indians. Still only 4 been called on the Rangers. So the Rangers now will be in the double bonus for the remaining 9:41 to play. And they still got to commit 3 more fouls before ICC even enters the bonus.
I believe that was Minton's third. He's going to take a seat. So James Turner's going to come in.
Foul problems starting to become an issue here for the Indians. Jim, didn't get a chance to talk about it at the 10-minute mark, so let's talk about it now. Your thoughts so far here on the first half, or the first half of the second half for the Indians?
I like the aggressiveness of the Indians, hitting the boards, making the shots fall, getting some extra chances. Playing a good ball game, Adam. You know, they're hanging around, Northwest hanging around. They're making free throws here. Cut it to 7, 69, 62, but the Indians have played very well. Got to keep it up. Keep getting the ball inside. We're taking advantage of that, our height and athleticism.
Yeah, free throws have been the difference, or at least free throws were keeping the Rangers in this game. They've only made 1 field goal so far here in the second half, and we've played more than 10 minutes. This Indians with the basketball. James Turner now with it, works it back around up top. 5 seconds on the shot clock now. Indians have got to do something with it. Rangers tough defense, and that's going to be a turnover. Good defense there by the Rangers. The Indians all out of sorts there on that offensive possession.
As Adam mentioned, great defense by the Rangers. Down by 7, 69-62. 9-10 left in the ball game. Rangers have the ball.
So the Rangers with it. They've trailed as much as 11-10 here in the second half. Now down 69-62 with 9 minutes and some change left in this one. Big time ball game here between ICC and Northwest. Conference standings on the line tonight. There's a big time three-pointer knocked down there by Wells, as he's got 9. 30-second timeout on the floor. Let's take it with him and be back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back as we're reset out of the timeout. 8:54 to go here in the contest. ICC 69, Northwest 65. Rangers trailed as much as 10 here in the second half, but are storming back once again, Jim.
It made a good run here, hit a big three there. Adam cut it to 4. Got roughly a little bit under 9 minutes left in the ball game. Rangers in a little press here again, causing us to use up some time. We've not had any problem with the press.
So the Indians with it. Got 4 seconds to get it across, and they just do. And I'm saying you got to call a foul there as AJ was pinballed around a few times by that Rangers defense.
No shooting fouls yet.
That's the thing. With them not being a shooting foul, you can afford.
You can take chances.
Yeah, you can afford to take those chances. Is that foul only the second tonight on Nicholas? Man, not only has he been solid offensively, been solid defensively, only picking up his second foul just this deep in the ball game. Turner with the basketball, works it over, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds when he went to drive to the basket. Turnover gives it back to the Rangers. So everything's starting to lean the way of the guys in red right now, Jim.
69-65, they're making a little run here, Adam. Down by 4 with the ball. We mentioned plenty of time left in this game, 8.5 minutes left in the ball game.
This is Nicholas with the basketball. He'll walk it into the front court without any issues. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Rangers with it on the left wing, wanting to work one-on-one. Trying to feed it inside. Good defense by the Indians. Loose ball taken away by Turner. Turner's going to go inside. Gets a lot of contact and no foul call. Are you serious?
I thought he was waiting to see if the ball went in.
Turner was taken to the floor on the layup, and Coach Pate in the ear of the official, rightfully so. And now here come the Rangers on the other end. That layup's no good, but the tip is there. I believe that was Hall that was able to get that one in. He's got 10. So the Rangers get a big-time break that last trip down the floor, able to convert it and make it a 2-point game. 69-67. ICC with the lead in the basketball. Jim need a basket this trip down the floor in a big way. Turner goes inside. He's hit again and no foul called. Turner knocked to the floor on back-to-back possessions and didn't get the foul call. 2-pointer on its way, and it's good. We've got a tie contest. Richmond with his 3rd point of the game, and ICC needs a timeout. Boy, it's a good thing Grant Pate is the man he is on the sideline right now for Indian fans.
We'll take questionable calls there, Adam.
We'll take the timeout and be back with more right after this.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half bacon cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza is the world's greatest combination.
Carl? What are you doing here? You're picking up for a friend, right?
I'm sorry, PB&J. Here, try some for yourself.
How dare you?
Order online to try slices and sticks with bacon or jalapeno for $7.99. Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 7:25 to go here in the contest. ICC and Northwest tied at 69. Indians led as much as 10 here in the second half, Jim, but the Rangers, once again, as expected, charging back in this one.
Unbelievable. Won't go away. Give them a lot of credit. Give their coaching staff and their team a lot of credit.
Minton with the basketball, trying to work off a screen. Now drops it off to Dawkins with the jam. Smart play by the young man on defense for the Rangers.
Just get out of the way.
Get out of the way and let him fly. 71-69 now after that dunk by Dawkins. Rangers trying to answer on the other end. That jumper off the mark, no good. Dawkins taken to the floor on the rebound. And again, no foul called. And now you're starting to hear a lot of ICC fans really getting vocal after 3 times that ICC players have been taken to the floor, but no whistle.
6:50 left in the ball game. ICC has the ball and a 2-point lead, Adam.
Minton with the basketball. Rangers in the press, just kind of fall back into mid-court defense. Minton with the bandage over his eye. Spin in the paint, shot to blocked, and a late whistle.
It might be a makeup.
That's a big-time makeup call, because I thought that was a clean block as well. A late whistle, and this will send MJ Smith to the free throw line. If anything, it was a clean play compared to the last 3. So this will send Smith to the line to shoot 2 for the Indians. You got to take advantage of these free throws, especially the way the Rangers are playing. You know they've got one more big run in them. So the Indians got to take advantage of every opportunity they get from the free throw line.
Good job, MJ. Nailed that first one. Extended the lead to 3. MJ played at West Point High School. 6'7" freshman.
And his second free throw good as well. He's got 4 points. All 4 of those coming here in the second half. Rangers with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Northwest with it on the left side. Now wanting to go in on the drive. Scoot pass. Too hard, out of bounds, and the ball back to ICC with 6:23 to go here. ICC 73-69. That was a good timeout taken by Coach Pate.
No doubt about it. I believe Tangle was trying to get the ball to Richmond in the corner, but Richmond broke for the basket. Thus, the pass was too hard for Richmond to catch.
So the Indians with the lead, 73-69. 6:22 and counting to go here. Rangers again in the press. Minton trying to beat this guy one-on-one, does so with 2 seconds to spare on the 10 count. Minton dribbles over to the far side of the floor. Wants to work off a screen from Dent. Good switch there by the Rangers. Dent with the basketball, trying to feed it inside to Smith, who slipped down on the entry pass. And then the turnover, ICC gets it back. Well, the Rangers just did not see Chalmers. I didn't either. I was looking ahead thinking where the ball was going, and next thing you know, Chalmers is dribbling it over on the wing. So a big-time break there for the Indians, getting the steal after the turnover. Dawkins with the basketball, wanting to work one-on-one. They're trying to clear out for him. Defense comes down on him, and he gets the shot to fall. That was beautiful, Jim. Just a floater that he kind of just did a little loop-de-loop and got the kiss off the glass for the layup. Rangers on the other end, that should be a bumping foul on the Indians, and it will be, so this will send the Rangers to the free throw line.
Indians by 6, Adam. 5:20 left in the ball game.
Bet you didn't have loop-de-loop on your
now,
game
like
day
that.
bingo card.
Loop-de-loop.
Looking like a young Jim Ingram out there tonight is Bryson Dawkins. Jim used to do that back in the day before that was even a thing.
Yeah.
As the first free throw is good. Wells has been clutch here over the last couple of minutes. He's now got 10.
Adam, free throws is keeping them in the ball game.
Yeah, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of 19 from the free throw line here in the second half.
That's amazing. About 18 of 20.
Big time make there. As 75-70, still a lot of time left in this one with 5:20 to go in the contest. Indians with the basketball, and there's going to be a bumping foul called on the Rangers, and this should send ICC to the free throw line as they'll enter the bonus now with 5:15 to go.
75-71, yeah, they changed it. 75-71. I thought that didn't look right.
So they got it right now.
Yes, sir.
And it is a 1+1 opportunity here. Minton to the free throw line. The Rangers entered the 1+1 bonus opportunity with 12:14 to go in the contest. First free throw is good.
Got Minton with 7.
Yep. ICC just now entering the 1+1 with 5:15 to go. Talked about it, free throws being crucial. Northwest has already proven it has been crucial for them. And Minton drains them both. He now has 8.
6-point lead for the Indians. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the ball game. Northwest has the ball.
Indians just put on a little bit of a token press to force them to eat a little bit of the clock heading up the floor. Rangers drive inside. Extra pass was batted away, and now ICC wanting to get out and run. Minton is hammered, and again, no foul call. Jim, can you explain that one?
No, and Minton was showing the referee where he got slapped across the arm and just didn't call it.
And it's been 3-4 times tonight. The Rangers have called a big-time break with the Indians in transition, playing some hard defense and getting some contact and not getting a foul call. Three-pointer, good. Big basket knocked down there. We talked about him just a few moments ago, Jim. Wells drills a big-time three.
He's hit 2 threes here in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yep, he's got 10 of his 14 here in the second half alone. 4.5 to play. It's a three-point contest. As we said, this one is going to come down to the wire as anticipated, as always, when ICC and Northwest get together. Into the corner they go. Dawkins wants the answer, and he gets it.
Boy, he has played out of his mind tonight. Got 21 points at him.
Timeout on the floor. ICC leads at 80-74, 4:13 to go. Back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
High school seniors, listen up. Your journey at Itawamba Community College begins now. Registration for ICC's orientation sessions is now open. This free, required, and incredibly beneficial event is a must. Discover the ins and outs of campus life, create your class schedule for the fall. Spots are filling up fast, so don't miss out. Register for one of our spring or summer sessions at www.iccms.edu/orientation.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. A big three-point basket knocked down there by Bryson Dawkins. He's got 21 points, makes it an 80-74 contest. 4:13 to go here. Jim, as anticipated, this one has been everything and then some tonight.
2 good teams battling it out. Northwest, we know, is not going away at them. They've come back. We've had the lead 8 and 10, 11 points 3 or 4 times, and they've come back and cut it to 1 or tied it. Now we've got a 6-point lead. Northwest is hanging around.
If I'm Northwest, I find the ball to Noah Wells. He has had the hot hand over the last few possessions here. Drive inside and tried the dunk again, but couldn't throw it down. Just tried to force that one a little bit too hard, and then the ball slapped away from behind, and the Rangers had it, lost it, and the Indians get it back. And what are they calling?
Calling tripping on Northwest?
Calling a kick ball on ICC.
Oh, is that what he's calling?
How do you kick the ball when it hits you in the chest?
That's a different call.
JUCO, baby. 80-74 is the score. First time ever a kick ball after it hit a player in the chest has been called that I've seen in my career.
Always something new, JUCO.
It is. I always like to say in a baseball game, every time you come to the park, you're going to see something you've never seen before. Well, that was one of them there. And now we've got a foul away from the ball here, and that one could easily go either way as both players were tangled up. And they're actually going to call that foul on number 11 of Northwest, Noah Wells. Wow. And Wells, man, I give the referee a lot of credit because Wells has got a lot to say to him. And the officials letting him plead his case because it was a questionable call. Coach Oakley also doing the same thing on the other end of the floor. And kudos to both officials in that situation because easily could have teched him up. Now Coach Oakley's yelling at the wrong official. You don't want to do that. As Dawkins goes to the free throw line and makes that one. But I say that to say good job by both those officials. They knew it was a questionable call. Let both the coach and the players say what they needed to say. And once they were done, they're like, okay, you're done. Second free throw is good for Dawkins. 23 points for Bryson. He only had 8 in the first half.
It's amazing. And we got an 8-point lead here with 3:30 left in the ball game.
82-74 is the score. ICC with the lead. Rangers with the basketball. Spin move in the paint. Shot is up. No good, but there's a foul. And this one will go against the Indians. So this will send the Rangers to the free throw line, and this is going to be Nicholas going to the free throw line for the Rangers. Jim, he had 14 points in the first half. I've got it with 19 so far here in this.
That's what I got. Total 19 points, yes, sir. He said
So
5.
so only 5, and those 5 coming from the free throw line. That free throw off the mark, no good.
He might be getting a little tired. He's had to carry their offense here this second half.
That's usually the first thing to go. So when you're shooting free throws, you want to release a little bit earlier so you get a little bit more momentum of carrying the ball up when you're shooting that free throw. And nice adjustment there as he buries that one. 20 points now for Nicholas. Jim, can't say enough about that young man. He's been impressive tonight.
He's been outstanding. Indians with the ball, up by 7.
And then they turn it over. Just a bad pass at the floor. Minton tried to save it before it goes out of bounds. Tried to throw it back. Nobody was there, and so the Rangers get the turnover. As we said, folks, when ICC and Northwest get together in basketball, crazy things tend to happen. 82-75, still a lot of time left. 3:12 to go in the contest. Nicholas with the basketball, directing traffic against the man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Picks up his dribble, and then throws it away, stolen away by MJ. And he throws it down.
He got away with a walk at him.
He did. I thought he shuffled his feet as well there, Jim. And so the big basket there on the stop, and we're going to have a moving screen as I believe that's on number 11. That's his 5th. It is. Boy, that's a tough foul there as Noah Wells was really the spark for the Rangers here in the second half. He just fouls out with 2:44 to go in the contest with 14 points.
Taking our time, Adam. We got a 9-point lead, 2.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Man-to-man defense out of the Rangers. Bryson Dawkins with the basketball, wanting to work one-on-one. Crosses over the defender, goes inside. A lot of contact again, no foul call. Here come the Rangers on the other side of the floor. Extra pass to Nicholas. His shot is up, and it's good. Nice answer there by Nicholas. He's got 22 and a quick timeout taken by Northwest. 84-77, 2:16 to go. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back as we're reset out of the timeout. There's 2:16 to play. ICC 84, Northwest 77. Lady Indians won the first game of the day. Indians trying to complete the sweep of the Rangers here in Fulton. Still a lot of basketball to be played here. Indians get it up the floor. Dawkins lobs it backside. Smith couldn't throw it down but collects it and gets the layup. Boy, that one would have set the roof off there, Jim, if he was able to throw it down. But a smart play not to force it. Come down with the basketball and get the easy layup for his 8th point of the night. Lead now is 9. Rangers need a basket this trip down the floor on the other end. Shot is blocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Rangers with 15 seconds on the shot clock. 86-77, 1:51 to go here in the contest. Rangers got to do something in a hurry. Hall trying to back his man down. Swings and jams it. And a whole lot of authority and hung on the rim there for a second. Good job by the official not to call the technical foul, but then there's a steal, and are you serious? Are they calling this foul on Northwest? Oh my gosh. A clean steal there by the Rangers. The Indians catch a big-time break as they call that foul on Northwest. The player from ICC had failed. The Rangers get the easy steal. The official, I guess, assumed
he was bumped.
That he was bumped, but man, what a break for the Indians. And I'm saying that as an ICC guy.
Right.
Minton knocks down the free throw. He's got 9. Awaiting the second free throw here. And gets them both. He's got 10 on the evening. Indians take advantage of the break in their favor that last trip down the floor. Rangers with it now, quickly go inside, puts up the shot, no good. Tried to dunk it on the putback, lost the handle of the basketball, but Nicholas finds it, and he traveled.
No doubt.
And they get that one. 1:23 to go in this one. ICC 88, Northwest 79. Time starting to become a big-time factor here for the Rangers, Jim.
It is. If we got the ball, minute 23 left, we have a 9-point lead. Take care of the ball. They're going to have to foul, think at it. They can't let the clock run all the way down on 30 seconds here. Be under a minute if they do.
Both teams in the double bonus. Dent with the basketball, works with the floor to Dawkins. Dawkins and ICC could have had a 3-on-2 opportunity, but elects to back it back out here, and now the Rangers are going to have to foul. Well, they're trying to, but it's not being called. Inside they go, and ouch. As that foul's going to be whistled on Patrick. He just reached out and grabbed his arm and fell to the floor. And that is going to be his 4th foul. Well, they tried to foul a couple of times, but extended on the wing, and the official just wouldn't give it to Northwest. And
it's just Minton back.
It is not Minton. It's actually 11. That's going to be Graham, and the miss is the first. Graham has been good for the Indians. He's come off the bench, and I've got him with 10.
Yes, sir, I do too. I got 10, getting ready to be 11 because he's going to make this free throw to make it a 9-point lead with a minute 6 left. I'm wrong. He missed it.
Well, the only time you've been wrong today, Jim.
No, I'm wrong a lot.
88-79 with 1 minute to play. ICC with the lead, and the Rangers with the basketball. Northwest bullies their way inside. Shot is up, no good. Dunk is not there, but that's a foul on the Indians. See who they call this one on. And I believe it's going to be on MJ Smith. And so this will send Hall to the free throw line. A lot of excessive contact on both sides of the ball there. But they do hit MJ with the foul, and that is his first. First free throw is good. I'll tell you one thing I am impressed with Hall, Jim. For a big man, he's got good touch from the free throw line.
He does. He got 13 points. He's played well tonight.
I've got him 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 53 seconds to go here. Let's keep it here real quick, Jim, and just this has been a hard-fought basketball game, back and forth. Been a lot of questionable calls, questionable no calls, but this has been 2 basketball teams that have really gotten after each other tonight.
No doubt about it. A lot of enthusiasm on both teams, a lot of talent on the floor. Game's not over yet. We got an 8-point lead with 53 seconds left. We got to take care of the ball. But I've been impressed by Northwest. You know, they came in 4-7 in the division, but they're a better team than that. They got a lot of good athletes. You know, we sit at 5-5. Hopefully go 6-5 here, get a stretch run here. 2 or 3 more games left in the regular season, I think, Adam. 1 more regular season game here at home next Monday.
Counting Thursday game, 3 more conference games. There are 6 teams at 5-5 in the conference right now. Northwest at 4-7. So they're still in that chase, depending on how the rest of everything else plays out throughout the rest of the year, as it's been quite the cluster. As that second free throw is good.
Got Hall with 14. Cuts it to 88-81, 54 seconds left. They've got a foul or steal.
And there
is a steal by Northwest.
Up the floor they go, and boy, A.J. Dent, what a play.
Oh, my goodness.
Throws it up the floor, and Smith is going to hang on to it. What are they calling?
I don't know.
What are they calling? They can't call that backcourt. An inadvertent whistle stops the play as the Indians. Boy, Bryson Dawkins upset with that because he was getting ready to just absolutely uncork on that one. So an inadvertent whistle on the play. That could have been a highlight reel jam there for Dawkins. But if you're the Indians, you still keep the basketball. There's 41 seconds left. If you're the Rangers, you foul as soon as they try to get it inbounds if you don't get the steal. And they back it back out, and the Rangers trying to foul, but the Indians doing a good job of playing keep away. And they're able to foul now with 35 seconds to go in the contest. 7-point game, make a couple of free throws. You feel a bit better about it, Jim.
No doubt about it.
But as I said, crazy things have always happened when these two teams get together. So I'm not going to feel good till that thing strikes zero.
And Dre Graham missed his last 2 free throws. I think he did, Adam, if I'm not mistaken. He
You are
needs to make
correct.
these. Need to make these.
And he
there you go.
drills that one for his 11th point of the evening. Jim, we've got to pick a star of the game tonight, and it's going to be difficult. There's a lot of candidates.
Yeah, a lot of candidates.
Samstown Market star of the game. Second free throw,
Nice
good
job,
as well.
Clay.
12 points for him off the bench this evening. Now if you're ICC, you play smart, don't foul, and just let the Rangers turn around, get the scoop shot up in and good by Hall. Northwest is going to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout with 26 seconds to go in this one, Jim, and we'll continue to keep it here. 90-83, ICC with the lead. And Jim, this ball game is going to end up being, 7-9 point finish, but it's not. It's going to be a lot like the girls' game.
Right.
This game was played a lot tighter than that final score.
No doubt about it. Northwest came back every time we took an 8 or 10 or 11 point lead. Northwest came back to get within 1 or tie the ball game. They've never extended the lead on us, but they've always been around. It's been a well-played ball game. Give our kids a lot of credit. They've hung in there. The game's not over, but we got a 7-point lead. How many seconds are left? About 30?
About 24, somewhere in that neighborhood.
You should finish the game. You should win the game, but we'll see. But what a great win this will be for the ICC men. Of course, going on the road Thursday night and need to find a way to win one on the road if we can, Adam.
We do want to invite you to come out Monday when ICC plays host to Colin for the sophomore night. We'll also have a special recognition for ICC men's coach Grant Pate, who will be coaching in his final home regular season game as head coach of the Indians. 5:30 tip for the ladies, 7:30 tip for the men. If you can't make it, it'll be available right back here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the red channel. 26 seconds to play, and the Rangers will quickly foul. And that easily could have been called a jump ball, Jim.
Called it a foul, yep.
And the possession error was in favor of the Rangers in that situation. So the foul will send Graham. Yep, Graham back to the free throw line where he just made 2.
You can extend this lead. We've got a 7-point lead, 23.7 seconds left in the ball game.
So the Rangers taking their time coming down the floor to get in the lane here. 23.7 seconds to go in this one. Graham to the line and makes the first. I've got him with 13.
Yes, sir. Give him credit. After missing 2, he's drilled 3 in a row. Hopefully going to get the 4th one here, Adam.
Second free throw on its way, and that one no good. It could have easily called a lane violation or a distraction on the Northwest player as he was leaning in towards the shooter before the shot was even shot. 2-point jumper is off. No, it does rattle in. Friendly roll there for Dunn, and that's going to be his first field goal of the second half. And then a foul, and
is that Graham again?
Graham's like, come on, guys, give me a break here. A good show of sportsmanship there by Coach Oakley.
I saw that, checking on him.
Yeah, Graham took a pretty good, not intentional pop to the face that time, but one of those aggressive fouls where he accidentally got hit, and Coach Oakley immediately come out and made sure he was okay. So Graham back to the line here and makes that one.
I got Graham with 14.
I'm with you. Invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming up at the conclusion of this one. Second free throw, that one's good. And the Indians lead it now 93-85. There's a steal.
Don't foul.
And the Indians could have easily threw this one down the floor for a dunk, but they're going to hang on to it. And that'll do it. ICC wins it by the final score of 93-85 in the nightcap here over the Rangers. Quick timeout. We'll come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report here from Fulton. Back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The ICC All-American Band getting the chop fired up here. A sweep in Fulton tonight as the Lady Indians pick up the Game 1 win, and the Indians complete the sweep with the 93-85 victory here in Game 2. Jim, your thoughts on the guys' game this evening?
Adam, well-played game. Indians stayed the course, got the ball inside, played well, hit the free throws down at the end of the ball game to finish strong. Big win for us to go 6-5 in the division. As we mentioned, Northwest came to play tonight, played very well. ICC was just a little better. Good win for the men.
Absolutely. Rangers still got a little meat left on the bone to see if they can make a push towards postseason play. Of course, we talked about it, very weird after you get outside that first 8. It's the Massey ratings that get you in after that, so we'll see where that one goes. And I tell you what, Jim, this men's league this year, you look at it, 10 of the 12 teams, I don't know, we got, 15 teams in the league? So 13 teams this year are all vying for those 8 spots, 12 spots in the playoffs. This has been the best the league has been in quite a while.
No doubt, and you got to bring it every night because there's any team can beat any team in JUCO ball this year. They're all teams, and especially play well at home.
Absolutely. You look at Northeast; they were leading the league coming into tonight. ICC beat Northeast in Boonville as that prime example of anybody can beat anybody on any given night. Jim, I know you got some Samstown market stats there. We also got to pick our Samstown player of the game. So let's go ahead and start with the stats for Northwest.
Northwest came in and played very well. We talked about Bo Nicholas, outstanding playing tonight. 6'5" freshman from New Orleans, Louisiana, had 22 points. Dunn had 15. Wells hit a bunch of threes here in the second half. He had 14. Big man, 6'9", Shaw Hall had 16. Tangle had 11. Those are the guys in double figures. Richmond had 3. Patrick had 2, and Ely had 2. For the ICC Indians tonight, leading in scoring, Bryson Dawkins, 23 points. Dre Graham, 15 points. A.J. Dent, 14 points. Turner had 3. Sanford had 2. Chalmers had 8. Marcel Bridges had a solid 8. M.J. Smith had a solid 8. And McDaniels chipped in 2. Adam, we talked about it. Chris Minton had 10, in double digits. We talked about it. We think Dawkins and Graham not starting tonight, coming off the bench, get co-players of the game.
Yeah, you take a look at the stats on Dawkins. He had 23 tonight, only 8 in the first half, so a big second half there. And then Dre Graham, we talked about Davion Anderson not being available tonight due to illness. We needed a guard to step up tonight and do good things. Well, Dre did that for us, and especially from the free throw line down the stretch to help the Indians pick up this 93-85 win over the Rangers. Jim, you've got my notes on the win of the women's game up top. You look like you scratched it out, actually.
I'm sorry.
So let's see if I
My
can.
bad.
Yep, you scratched it out.
The final score was 57-45.
Okay.
Lady Indians won. I had that down thin.
Okay, so there is your score there. 57-45, Lady Indians win. ICC wins 93-85 in the men's game. They'll be on the road Thursday night as they travel to Southwest. You can catch that game. Visit letsgoicc.com. We'll have that link for all of our friends down there at Southwest. So that's going to do it for the basketball tonight. Indians get two big-time wins this evening to keep the chase for the playoffs alive here in Fulton. We'll say so long on the evening for Raphael Henry, Cal Brown, Jim Ingram, Jordan Allen, and Matt Mallard. I'm Adam Gore saying good night from Fulton. We'll see you next time here on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.